Hello viewers, welcome once again to this wonderful time. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to add two fractions together. It is very obvious that many students, together with pupils, does not know how to solve a given problem as well represented on this board. Whenever they see two fractions involving addition, they tend to be so afraid of it. But in the course of this video, I'm going to teach you the simplest way to add up fractions. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel if this is your first time of viewing, and as well try to share this video because I hope this video will go a long way helping students to understand basically the basics of addition of fraction. It is very important that they know about it. All right, let's proceed with the solution to this given problem. The first one is 2 over 5, 2 over 5 plus 3 all over 6. It is very simple to solve. The first thing we have to do is to draw our division line. Then we find the common LCM of 5 and 6. How do we find it? Draw a long line, put your 5, and as well put your 6. And then we look for the smaller factor that can divide either 5 and 6 without remainder. Of course, the smaller factor is 2. But obviously, 2 cannot divide 5 without remainder. Hence, we bring down 5. And 2 divides 6, of course, we have 3. Then the smaller factor again that can divide these two terms is just 3. But 3 cannot go into 5 without remainder. Hence, we bring down 5 because we still have remainder when 3 divides 5. Hence, we bring down 5. Then 3 divides 3, we have 1 because it's only 1 3 that will go into 3. The next factor that can divide is 5. And then 5 divides 5, we have 1. Such that we multiply out. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 will be equal to 2 multiplied by 3 will give us 6, and 6 times 5 will give us 30. So the common LCM of 5 and 6 is 30. Then 5 divided 30 will be 6, and 6 will now multiply the numerator, which is 2. Plus 6 divided 30 will give us 5. Then that 5 will multiply the numerator of this fraction, which is 3. Then 6 multiplied by 2 will give us 12. Plus 5 multiplying 3 will give us 15. Then all over 30. Then 12 plus 15. For your keys, this is the way to put it. 12 plus 15. 2 plus 5 will give us 7. Then 1 plus 1 will give us 2. So we have 27 all over 30. Then remember, if there is a means of still dividing further, then we divide further. Obviously, I guess 3 can divide 27 and at the same time divide 30. And 3 divide 27, we have 9. And 3 divide 30, we have 10, because 9 times 3 will give us 27, and 10 multiplied by 3 will give us 30. So there is nothing that can divide further without having it in decimal form. Hence, we leave our answer in fractional form. And the answer is 9 over 10. The number 2 question, we want to add 3 over 4 to 4 over 12. Remember the first thing first, draw your division line. Then we find the LCM of the denominators, which are 4 and 12. Because the denominators of these two fractions are 4 and 12. So the LCM of 4 and 12. Remember, the smallest term that can divide is 2. Which is the smallest factor that can divide. And 2 divide 4, we have 2. And 2 divide 12, we have 6. Another smallest factor is 2. 2 divide 2, we have 1. And 2 divide 6, we have 3. Then 3 will now divide 3 such that we have 1. Then 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 will give us the LCM of 4 and 12. Hence, we have 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. And 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, and 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. So the common LCM of 4 and 12 is still 12. Then 4 divide 12 is 3. We write the 3 and multiply it by the numerator number, which is 3. Then plus 12 divide 12, of course, is 1. Then we write the 1 and multiply it with the numerator of the fraction, which is 4. This implies that when we multiply out, 3 multiplied by 3 will give us 9. Then we put our addition sign. Then 1 multiplied by 4 will still give us 4. Because any number multiplied by 1 is still that number. Then all over 12. Then 9 plus 4 will give us 13. And that is all over 12. Then it cannot divide further because no factor can divide 13 and 12 at the same time, such that our answer is 13 over 12. Let's also solve for number 3. Number 3 question says 4 over 7 plus 5 over 2 plus 4 over 3. The same thing we did for number 1 and 2 is the same thing to do for number 3. Some pupil students will be like, this one is so tedious, difficult, because we have up to 3 fractions. It is the same thing. Very simple. Draw your division line, first thing first. Then we find a common LCM of 7, 2, and 3. Very simple. Draw your division line and write out your 7, 2, and 3. 7, 2, and 3. The smallest factor that can go or divide is 2. But 2 cannot divide 7 without remainder. Hence, we bring down 7. Then 2 divide 2 is 1. But 2 cannot divide 3 without remainder. Hence, we bring down 3. Then the next factor that can divide 7, 1, and 3 is 3. But 3 cannot divide 7 without remainder. Hence, we still bring down 7. Then 3 divide 3 is 1. Then the next factor that can divide is 7. And 7 divide 7 is 1. Okay. Then the common LCM is 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. And 6 multiplied by 7 will give us 42. So we found the LCM of 7, 2, and 3 as 42. Then we say 7 divide 42 will give us 6. Then that 6 will multiply the numerator of this fraction, which is 4. Plus 2 divide 42 will give us 21. Then that 21 will multiply out the numerator of the fraction, which is 5. Then plus, then 3 divide 42 will give us 14. Then that 14 will multiply out your 4, which is the numerator of this fraction. Then we have 6 multiplied by 4, we have 24, plus 21 multiplied by 5. For your keys, this is the simplest way to do it. 21 multiplied by 5, 21 multiplied by 5, 5 multiplied by 1 is 5, and 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So we have 105. So 21 multiplied by 5 obviously is 105. Plus 14 multiplied by 4, the same thing, 14 multiplied by 4. 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. You write 6 and borrow that 1. Remember, this is 16. You write 6 and borrow 1. Then 4 multiplied by 1 is 4. And 4 plus that 1 you borrow is 5. So we have 56 all over 42. Okay, we add all these numbers. How do you add it for your keys? Very simple. Try to put the largest number, which is 105, then followed by 56, then followed by 24. Then 5 plus 6 will give us 11, and 11 plus 4 will give us 15. So we write 5 and borrow that 1. Then 0 plus 5 will give us 5, and 5 plus 2 will give us 7, and 7 plus the 1 we borrowed will give us 8. Then we are left with 1. So 105 plus 56 plus 24 will give us 185. So we have 185 all over our 42. So this is our answer. Then you check if there is a number that can divide. If there is, divide further. If there is not, leave it this way. I guess you've learned this concept of addition of fractions correctly. And I guess you can also solve number 4 for me. Solve the number 4 and drop your answer in the comment section. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Israeli Maths Concept, and as well to follow me on Facebook. Remember to share this video. Goodbye.